If you're a dad watching this, I just want to thank you for hopping on and watching this quick video presentation that I'm going to help you get the results that you deserve. Now, first and foremost, why disciplined dads stay tired and soft? And no, it's not a willpower problem. We know we don't have willpower problems. Look what we do. Look at all the things we are able to accomplish in life with kids, with work, our businesses, everything else. And sometimes we just put our fitness on the back burner. So we are going to get right into it of how you can achieve your physique. And no, like I said, it's not a willpower problem, so we'll get right into it now. Look, guys, you're disciplined at everything except this one thing. You can go 20 years without missing a deadline, work, everything else is on the forefront, and you make sure that you don't miss those deadlines because you have standards. But you can't manage to figure out how to string together 2 weeks of your nutrition, of exercise, and how to balance it to make it even fit into your work schedule. And let's be honest, most people go overboard and think that they have to be working out 6 days a week. They need to be doing cardio 6 days a week, and they need to be going all out every single day in order to achieve the result they're looking for. And that couldn't be further from the truth. Like, that is not the truth whatsoever. And we're going to get into that a little bit deeper, so make sure to stick around. Now, the four reason this keeps happening. Number four is the one that most people won't tell you, or you just don't even realize. So the first one we're going to cover, as you can see, is willpower. It's not about willpower. It's not about, do I have the will to make it happen? We know you have the will to make it happen. It's just figuring out how you can make it happen. The second one is effort. We're going to go over. I know you have the effort. You're going to figure out how to put the effort in to make it happen. And sometimes we go overboard with how much effort we truly think we need to put in order to get the result that we're looking for. That could be part of the problem we're looking at alone. The third one is the loop, the same cycle we might be going through, and we're going to break that down a little bit further. And then the fourth one is the unlock. And we're going to get into that one. That's the one you are not going to want to miss for sure. So make sure to stick around to the end of this video so we can get to it. Now, reason one is the belief shift. As I stated in the very beginning, it's never been a willpower problem for you. You can show up for everyone else, your schedule, the gym. It's just a design gap that you are missing. You have to figure out, like all the other pieces as dads that we have, how to structure into that day-to-day life that we have. And I'll give you an example for myself, right? You wake up, you take care of the kids, you make breakfast, you help the wife with what she needs. And then at that point, you got to get to work. So I come downstairs like I am right now. I am creating content, I'm filming, getting on coaching calls all day. A lot of different moving pieces happen, and you figure out, how am I even going to have time to make it to the gym? Right? I'm sure you can ask yourself that question of, where do I even fit in going into the gym in my day? And that's where here at InstaShred we help break that down and understand what is realistically going to work for you, right? How many coaches have you looked at? How many different plans have you started? And they don't take into account what your actual day looks like. And I get that from a father standpoint. I've bought in a lot of programs. I've gone through a lot of different coaches in the past and have realized, man, this isn't for me because it's not designed for my specific life with kids and my routines. But that's where we're different, and we help build things around your life, not my life, your life. So the real problem isn't the willpower like we talked about. It's your metabolism. It's your metabolic rate. It's not a character flaw on you by any means. It has no reflection to exactly do with you because you just don't even know what to do. That's half the battle. As you can see, your metabolism on the screen might be stuck at half throttle. And that's the reason why you have low energy. You've got stubborn fat. You have things that just aren't working. You don't need to make these drastic changes. You literally just need to hit the reset button, and we need to restart your metabolism and get it ramped up as high as we possibly can in order to really help you start drastically losing body fat as fast as possible. Look, I've seen this with hundreds of clients that we have personally worked one-on-one with over the past 7 years. And the principles all stay the same of how people are getting incredible results, losing body fat, getting in the best shape, having more energy to play with their kids, to be able to run around, to show up better for their families, not only in their personal lives, not only at work, but in all areas of lives. You're able to pour more into your wife. You're able to pour more into your kids. Like, I feel better than what I ever did in my 20s, and so can you, by just following what we are breaking down right here. So just make sure to stick around, please. Now, reason number 2, more effort may have built your business, but it's honestly wrecking your body. You can see here on the left that Victor, our client, he's a dad. He runs a real estate company, one of the biggest in the nation. Just a couple years ago, on the left, you can see he was working out literally 6 days a week. He was doing cardio 4 times a week. He was eating 1,600 calories a day, and that was his physique when he came to us. Not bad, right? A lot of us would be like, dude, that is an incredible physique. But some of us have higher standards and want more, just like our business, just like our relationships, just like every other area of life. Sometimes you're just ready for the next level. And as you can see, it kind of turned on him. He was lethargic. He had no energy. He wasn't really able to pour any extra time into his family because of business and work and meetings. And then going to the gym 6 days a week and doing cardio was eating up so much of his time. But literally, look at the right. This is 3 workouts a week. And we only did 2 cardio sessions at the very end of the program. And he is at 2,600 calories right now, still maintaining 10% body fat year round. He feels better. He looks better. His relationships are better. He has more energy to show up for his family, his friends, and his business. Let me know if that is what you are looking for. This is exactly what we do. And as I said, he literally reset his body to become the best version of himself. And so many people miss this piece that they think the more effort equals more results. And that's not true. If you work methodically and smartly, that is where the true results are going to happen. And you know that. The same thing happens with business. You could be working on 20 different things, but if you're not working on the right thing that really is going to move the needle within your business, nothing else is going to change, so it doesn't make a difference. Now, reason number 3 is we are in the restart loop. Let me know in the comments down below if this is you, if you get in this same cycle, right? You get fired up. Say it's New Year's. I'm ready to get started. I'm going to get in the best shape of my life. I'm going to lose 20 pounds, right? You're all in on Monday. Then your work schedule happens. You get back to the routine of being a parent, being a father, being a husband, and all the other responsibilities that come to your life. And then you quietly quit. You feel shame. You feel resentment against yourself of, man, how am I possibly in this same hole that I find myself in time and time and time again, right? A month passed, something sets you off and you're right back to the very beginning. A friend asks you if you want to go out and eat. You say yes. You're like, dude, of course I want to go out. But you don't exactly know how to track going out to eat. And this is exactly what we help you with, of getting rid of just being fired up, being all in for 1 week. And then once you get back to your regular schedule, everything else falls apart. We do not allow that to happen here at InstaShred because we hold a standard for you to make sure that you achieve the result that you're looking for. So you can survive a missed day. The restart is what breaks you, right? 14 Mondays. Each restart adds proof to the case that he's building against himself. How many people here have missed a day and you instantly think that it's over? There's no point in doing this anymore. I broke the streak. I can't get in shape because now I missed a day and it's over. I'm not joking. I've known hundreds of people that I've talked to over the years that have been in this mindset, right? But how many of you would show up sick to work or call into work sick? And it's not like you're just going to quit and say, guys, I can't do this. I'm sick. it's over. There's no point in coming in anymore because I missed a day, right? It's all mental and it's up here. And constantly quitting and trying to restart is really what's going to break your metabolism and stop you from ever actually getting any results at all. Like that's the biggest problem is you're never going to get results if you constantly quit and restart, quit and restart. We have to find a system in between that you can stick with every single day. So step one, if you want this fixed, you want to get your schedule dialed in. This is my beautiful family right here, my wife and kids. Book a call down below. It'll be the first one pinned in the comment section to our calendars. You'll either talk with me or my business partner and figure out if this system's right for you. Yes, we do reject people. If you're not in a place that you're ready to make changes, if you're not ready to go all in on yourself, if you're not ready to go all in on your family first and foremost, like those kids need you. They deserve the best version of you. And if you're just not ready or in a place that you're financially ready to make an investment, personally ready to make an investment, or mentally ready to make an investment, you might as well just check off right now because this won't be for you. But if you want to have a higher standard, become a better leader, become a better father, become a better husband, this is for you. So click that book a call button right now and book your call. And I'm super excited if you follow through to speak with you personally. So there's the 4 pillars, right? The metabolic reset approach. You're real weak. Energy first, fat with no punishment, and earn it, right? You're real weak. What does a real week look like in your life? That is what we first have to understand is what does your life look like? Everyone's is different. No one's is the exact same. All our schedules work differently with sports, business meetings, family meetings, and everything else that comes with it. Secondly, the biggest difference that everybody instantly notices when they start exercising and eating a little bit better and tracking their daily nutrition is energy. You can just feel how I'm fired up and I'm super passionate about this because there's nothing greater than transforming somebody's life for the better and helping them become a better father, a better leader. I was in the same spot before. I didn't look the best. I didn't feel the best. I was just operating right in the middle at about 50%. And now you can go full throttle. So, fat with no punishment. We want you to look your absolute best no matter how much fat you have. We allow flexible dieting, nutrition, flexibility in your life to go out to eat with your family, to go do things. I'm traveling constantly. We are going out to state fairs. We're going out to Disney World we've gone to. And you can eat out and enjoy your life and try all the things. It's just being methodical with how much you are consuming every single day. And that's something that you will learn and just become a normal standard in your everyday life, just like so many other key areas. And then the fourth one is you're going to earn it, right? There's no shortcuts in getting your dream body. There's nothing you can do to make you have huge biceps, to have a 6-pack. Like there's nothing that you can just do to instantly snap your fingers and have it, no matter the amount of money that you have, right? So pillar 1, as I just kind of stated, is built for your real week, right? There's 3 days of exercises, not 6 fantasy days. It's designed around your life having 7 a.m. calls, traveling for business meetings, going to kids' sporting events, recitals, and not having a schedule tie you down to when you exactly have to do something every single day of the week. That is what we find breaks people and why most people never get to the end result is because if you can't stick with something long term, you instantly already know this isn't going to work, right? How many fads have you jumped on for 75 hard, keto, paleo, all these different kind of fad diets out there? And after a little bit, you quit or realize I can't do this the rest of my life. So what's the point? This is a realistic approach that any single person can do no matter where you're at. Pillar number 2, energy first. We're going to fix the 2 p.m. crash before we even worry about losing body fat. Because if you don't have the energy, if you don't have the stamina to make this a priority, the rest is going to fall apart energy. And when your energy comes back, your consistency follows through. It's automatic. It goes hand in hand with one another. So once you get your energy, you're going to have more mental clarity, you're going to have more consistency, and you're just going to want to show up better for yourself And as I stated earlier, for your kids, your wife, your family, like those are key pillars of, is your deep why in your heart of why you want to get back in shape. It's not for personal reasons. It's not just for you. It's for them, because you want to hold a higher standard for them to see, man, my dad is a badass. Look at him going to the gym. Look at him getting in shape. Look at him exercising. Because you know what you do, your family follows. Your wife will start working out. Your kids will start wanting to work out and spending more time with you, which is something we all want more of. So let that sink in real quick. The next is fat loss without the punishment. You're not going to be living in the gym. You're not going to be starving. No insane amount of cardio going on every week for hours on end. That's just not a realistic approach. And sadly, some people still take that approach when they work with some of their clients. I see it with people in the gym now. When you talk to them, they're doing cardio 5 days a week because their coach told them that's what they're doing in order to reach their goal. Unless you're trying to become a world-class bodybuilder, you don't need to be doing that much cardio. As I stated, when you saw with Victor earlier, 3 workouts, 2 cardio sessions at the very end of his cut. That is it. That's pretty sustainable for any person to be able to do. And he was doing the cardio days just after his exercises to be able to only have to go to the gym 3 days a week and still sustain his lifestyle. So if that sounds like something you are interested in for sure and could abide by, again, just click that link below. It's not too late. And the fourth one, my absolute favorite one, is you have to earn it. There's no TRT. We don't give you TRT. We don't give you Ozempic. There's no rented results or amount of money that can just buy a physique like that. That's just hard work, dedication, and showing up for yourself, right? You want to be the best version of yourself possible for your family. You can't do it with shortcuts. This route is earned, not given. There's no shortcut. So don't try and look for a shortcut, because you may have already tried some. You may have already tried TRT. You may have tried Ozempic. And maybe you've seen a little bit of results, but if you don't have a standard or a proven system, you're not going to achieve the result that you're actually looking for in the first place. So let's just get that straight from the get-go. Next is, if you can't survive the busiest month, it won't survive. Bad weeks is just going to happen. Let's be honest. We all have bad weeks. We all have times when we're traveling. Here's me on vacation in Tennessee with my family. We're out, we're traveling. I'm out of my routine. But you can still be out of your routine and be able to stay in shape, to make smarter choices, right? There's just smarter pillars that we can follow with your nutrition, getting steps in, activity. And I didn't even work out this whole week, but nothing changed, because as soon as I got back home and got out of my family time, we were already exercising in so many different ways. Mountain climbing, just going for walks throughout the mountains. Like, it takes a lot out of you to do that. You don't have to just do all your exercise from the gym if you're traveling all the time. So I just want to make that be clear with you. You can feel like yourself again. As we talked about with your kids, you can have energy after 2 p.m. to not feel like, guys, I just need to lay down. I just need to take a nap. You'll have the confidence to take your shirt off at the beach, at the lake. There's no math of having to look around and see, are people looking at me? Are people judging me? I probably shouldn't take my shirt off. And you don't have to be the dad who's winded. No one wants to be the dad that runs around with their kids for 10 seconds and has to bend over and try and catch their breath just from a little bit of exercise. Let's be honest, no one wants to be that parent. So let's hold ourselves to a higher standard, because that's what's really going to make the difference in your life. Now, which of these has been running your last few years? Let's be honest. Is it the willpower? Is it the effort? Is it the same loop that you just constantly keep going to? Or is it trying to actually earn it? If you're running into a willpower problem, an effort problem, or a loop problem, book that call right now. Don't wait. Don't contemplate. Don't think, oh, I don't know. I don't know if this is for me. How do you know if you don't give it a chance? All you have to do is just pick it up. Talk to us. hear out how your life could change forever, right? The biggest problem a lot of us have is just not the follow through or being open minded to give it a shot. But I know that's not you. I know if you're watching this and you've made it this far, that you are ready for a life transformation, and I will make sure that you get it. So click that button down below and book your call right now. So every failure was a plan built for the wrong life. It's not a flaw in you, right? The programs were built for 25-year-olds. There's no scheduled recovery. The problem a lot of times is the systems you follow, right? If you run a business, if you're a part of a company, or just are working for different businesses, you realize that if they don't have a set standard, an SOP, or something for you to follow for reference, you're kind of doing your own thing. And someone might come back and be like, dude, you're doing this completely wrong. But it's because there was no standard from the get-go for you to follow to set you up for success. So right now, you're just not set up for success. You just don't have anyone guiding you and showing you and leading you to the result, as we talked about in the previous slide. So these are real dads, real resets, real results. Now, some are way more transformational than others. As you can see in the middle, this is my personal story. On the left, you can see Corey. He went from 350 pounds down to 170 with a six-pack. This took a few years. This isn't just an overnight thing. This was pure dedication to make his result happen. The dude's a truck driver, so he doesn't have all the time in the world. He was constantly on the road, running things, managing things, but he still made it happen with his nutrition and exercise choices, and again, holding a standard for himself. There's my personal transformation from kind of going a little soft, chubby, you can see it in my face, to being dedicated, following this system that you will follow and getting shredded, just getting back in shape, having more energy, feeling better, leading from the front. And then Victor, we already went over running a business, having kids, having all the things that a lot of people are looking for, but still just holding a higher standard to himself that he just wanted a little bit more. So if that's all you're looking for, again, guys, if you're ready to get your energy back and get your body back, book the call right now. It's right below the first pinned comment, and take your life back. Take your body back. Take your mental clarity back. Be happy. Let your family be proud of what you're chasing. Let your kids see the standard that you're holding, because it's going to come back tenfold in your life. I already know it. So if you've made it all the way here, thank you for sticking with me. I hope this vastly improves your life and you're making a choice to change your life for the better for the rest of your life. Peace.